Hello, it's Jason Payne for Coldwell Banker Dean Harp Realtors. Today in the community of Crossvine in Schertz, Texas, and one of the big things I love about this community is its location. It's located right behind Randolph Air Force Base, but this is one of the few communities that gives you easy access to all three of the main bases in the greater San Antonio area. Just going down I-10 here gives you just a few minutes and you're at Fort Sam, and in about 25 to 30 minutes, pending traffic, you're at Lackland Air Force Base, and in this town, that's a win. The builder we're looking at today is Highland Homes. They just opened their model in the new section of Crossvine. This can be the VanGogh Plan. It's on a 50-foot lot. Price ranges here are anywhere between $450 to mid fives. But Highland's one of my favorite builders, so I can't wait to show this house off. Let's head out front and start the tour. I definitely do love this community of Crossvine. I sold quite a few homes in it when it was just David Weekley and Scott Felder, so I'm happy to see a couple more builders coming in. There's my Tiger 900. But the older part of Crossvine is just over there. And speaking of over there, that's also backs up to Randolph Air Force Base. So you can literally go right up the side of this community and get to Lower Seguin Road, which puts you in the back gate of Randolph Air Force Base, saving you a whole lot of headache if you're trying to cut down on your traffic time, just being able to go slip in the back gate. But Highland Homes, I'm super excited to see them building here. I can't wait to show this house off. Tax rate, because this is Bexar County, you're looking around 2.36 for the tax rate, but you are in the Schertz ISD, which is a good school district. All right, like always, before I go in, make sure you hit that like button. It definitely does help out a lot. And remember, this is a model home, so Highland has put every bell and whistle in it. Square footage of this house is, I believe, 2540 something. It can be a 4-bedroom or a 5-bedroom, but if you want a 5-bedroom, you wouldn't get this beautiful office here. So I personally really like having an office, so I think you would want to keep it like it is. But who knows, if you need 5 bedrooms, you can do it with this. All right, this will be kind of your view from the desk if you did have an office. Now, pretend you don't see none of this because that's where the sales reps are. This would be your garage. But coming over here, you would have a powder room. Plenty of space. Oh, I haven't opened this door yet. Okay, just a linen closet. Nothing fancy there. All right, that'd be another closet. This would be the door coming in from the garage. And that's why we have a little mudroom set up right here. Another little closet. But you have a bedroom right this side as well. Remember, this could be a 4 or a 5 bedroom. This would be the ones you would definitely keep. Let's check out the closet. Nothing fancy about the closet, but it's a closet. Now this is kind of those almost Jack and Jill bathrooms where each room's gonna have its own sink, but they go through this little door here and you would share the toilet, the bathtub, and then you have another door that you can close because, hey, guess what? This room has its own private sink as well. So let's go on into this room. I'm pretty sure it's close. Nope. Not the same because they're using it as an exercise room. The dimensions, the closet, everything's the same. But the builder wanted to highlight that you could do other things with this room. But tall ceilings, 8-foot doors throughout. I'm not going to worry about that other closet because it's exactly the same. All right, let's go this way. We just kind of went in down there and kind of went this whole section here. But we haven't looked at this room because this room has its own private bathroom, which is really nice. Still tall ceiling throughout. Check out this bathroom. You've got a stand-up shower. Took the tile all the way up. And a pretty good size, like little mini walk-in closets here. So this is definitely kind of geared for that long-term guest bedroom, or if you've got that teenager's room or whatever, you can definitely do that. All right, right outside this room is the laundry room. Pretty decent sized laundry room, like the herringbone tile. Highland always does their model homes up really, really fancy. They do a good job decorating it. A lot of work has gone into their model homes to really showcase what they can do as a builder. All right, coming into the main part of this house, they do got a nice little A-frame set up. Got the wood beams up there, speakers, everything. Got your dining room table set up. Pretty good size island. This is a waterfall island, meaning they've carried the quartz all the way over and kind of waterfalling off. You've got your appliances, you got your oven, microwave, both GE appliances. I do like GE. I spent a lot of time researching refrigerators, and I went with the higher end GE refrigerator. All right, coming around the corner, got a little extra space, extra storage back here, and then your pantry. Really good sized pantry. And let's check out the rest of the kitchen. Crossvine is a gas community. So we got your GE5 cooktop set up. And you got your stainless steel sink. I'm not a huge fan of stainless steel sinks because they scratch up so easily. But if you did have one, having this little setup in the bottom really goes a long way to making your stainless steel look new longer. But I love the view from here. It's really nice. Let's go and head on outside real quick, and then I'll show you off the rest of this. Now, I mentioned before that these are on 50-foot lots. 50-foot lots are talking about how wide the lot is. So that's not going to be a very wide lot. So the houses are going to be longer and thinner. So you're not going to have much of a side yard, and that's easily seen right here. But you look at the Brightland model home, you can see it's definitely a longer house. And these yards are 120 feet deep, but because there's longer, well, there's not a lot of backyard space to it. Because of the model home, they did try to maximize, showcase what you can do with it, with a little bit of grass, a little bit of fire pit section, and they do have it plumbed for gas out here for outdoor kitchen space. But a lot of people nowadays, depends on who you are, don't really want a big backyard. They want a nicer house in a great community. And this is definitely a nice house, and I do love this community. There's a lot more still coming to this new section of Crossvine, new amenity center. At the end of this video, I'm going to have all the community information. One of the schools they left off was Founders, which is kind of right in the middle of this community. It's a charter school. But I want to show you this view because this really encapsulates just how nicely Highland has everything kind of put together. It just looks so nice, and love how the layout of it, how they combine the cabinets and everything, just the height. Highland pays a lot of attention to that. Plenty of space in the main living room area, just tons of lighting in here as well. All right, let's go check out the master bedroom right behind us. Lots and lots of space in here. There's a king size bed and these nightstands, lots of room on there. Definitely like how they put that's the same wood flooring. They just went ahead and carried it on up onto the wall there. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. If you like it or you don't like it. But I definitely like the location, like I said before. I was stationed 6 years at Randolph, and being able to come in the back gate of Randolph is definitely so much easier than going to the main entrance. You can get stuck in that traffic for quite a while trying to get into the main gate. All right, excuse me. Coming into the main bathroom is a lot easier because you got these little two French doors. Double island, vanities right there, like the fancy mirror. They do have the big soaking tub right here. And they got the shutters on here. Those shutters are not cheap, but it is nice to have. All right, your nice size shower. Glad they took the tile work all the way. Ooh, I just realized they took the tile work all the way around. Coming through here, you got your water closet. And then your master bedroom closet. This is a pretty good sized master bedroom closet for a house that's what I say, 25, 40 something square feet. So pretty good size closet on here. But yeah, it is, I would say April is military PCS season because people usually get orders during the winter time. They talk to their commander, at least you can do this in the Air Force anyways. You can talk to your commander and say, hey, look, can I push my report no later than date back to June so my kids can finish school. And in the Air Force, commanders usually say yes to that. So come April, they send out their scouts to start home shopping, get that house under contract, usually in May-ish. And then it's going to take a month to close on a house, leaving you a pretty good spot for moving into a house in June. So that's why April is what I say. Usually the end of April, tax season, is usually the beginning of PCS season. All right, that's going to do it for the tour of Highland's newest model home in the Crossvine community in Schertz, Texas. There's a lot I like about this community. The straight grid roads, they got kind of little curvy roads in this community. A lot of events geared to bringing the residents community out and get to know each other. I really do appreciate that. I sold quite a few homes in this community. Most of them are going to be David Weekley homes. I really like David Weekley as a builder, so I'm happy to have another builder that I consider in the same tier as David Weekley, and we're talking about Highland Homes. Anyways, if you want some more information, that's going to come right after I finish my little wrap up about the community, taxes, schools, all that good stuff, so don't click off just yet. But if you want to reach out to me, my contact information will be on the final slide. Texting is probably the best way to get a hold of me. All right, that's going to do it for today. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and always share these videos. It really does help a lot. All right, talk to you soon. Take care now. Bye.